What's good, guys? Today's video is going to be tips and tricks on when the best time is to hipfire, over the shoulder aim, and ADS. I'm going to do my best to keep it simple and easy as possible to understand, so bear with me. We're going to start off with ADS. ADS stands for aiming down sight. So this is just aiming and looking through your crosshairs or red dot or whatever optic you have on. The best time to ADS is when an opponent is 15 to 20 feet or further. You need to be precise with this aim because these shots are dead accurate. All shots will go exactly where you're aiming. Unless you're shooting at a really far distance, then bullet drop will come into effect. Sometimes you may have to ADS if an opponent is a little bit closer. Example, if an opponent is really close and just peeking their head, then ADSing is probably the way to go because you want to be very precise with your shots. So the best time to use ADS is when you're shooting at a smaller target or at a distant target. Now onto over the shoulder aiming, also known as soft aiming. This is when you hold left trigger if you're in controller preset A, or hold LB if in controller preset B. When aiming like this, your bullets will spray in the area of your aim, so it's really deadly within 5 to 15 feet away from enemies. Enemies do seem to move a little quicker when in close proximity of you, so they won't get hit as much, so this aim comes in handy with those situations. Aiming like this helps you see more of a view of the field and the enemy you're shooting at to see what kind of movement they're giving you, what kind of direction they're headed in, so it's easier for you to adjust. Also, recoil doesn't affect you as much like it would when you're ADSing. I like to soft aim when I'm ready for an opponent to turn the corner of the cover I'm hiding behind, or if they're hiding behind cover and I'm turning the corner, I like to aim using the soft aim feature. This helps me because I still have a view of my opponent and I can react if he pushes wide or stays close to the cover that I'm about to wrap around or that he's about to wrap around, because I know my soft aim spray will act as a spray and pray feature as long as I get my aimer locked close enough to my target. This feature is underrated in my opinion. I used to hate it because I couldn't get used to it, but now that I've gotten used to it, it has been clutch. Now onto hip fire. This is when you don't aim at all and just fire from the hip. When shooting from this feature, your character moves quicker left and right, but your shot isn't accurate at all, so you have to do your best to make sure your crosshair is as close to your opponent as possible. This is very key when fighting an opponent from 0 to 10 feet, because sometimes stopping and shooting from this distance can be a huge disadvantage for you since you become a sitting target. But if you continue strafing left and right while shooting from the hip, it keeps you dodging whatever the opponent has coming your way. So do your best to practice this. It is very difficult because this is based on your general sensitivity, so if you're not used to your general sensitivity, keep that in mind. Well guys, that's it for today's video. If you have any questions on these, please feel free to ask me in the comment section below, and I'll do my best to answer your questions. If this video helped you out at all, please give it a like, sub to the channel if you haven't already, and make sure you hit the bell for a little ring-a-ding-ding to get notified when the next video of mine goes live. Thank you all for watching, and catch you on the next one. Peace.
Let's just push him. Oh, get rocked, boy!